So my buddy Literature Devil did his own alignment video not too long ago stating that Sweeny Todd was chaotic evil.
Sweeny Todd, another villain protagonist. Both characters arguably rather chaotic in their evil.
Let's double check his work, shall we? Howdy friendos, my name is Stuart, and welcome to, I want to say, our first non-animated musical we've examined on this channel. In particular, today we'll be looking at the 2007 and 2008 Tim Burton movie, Sweeny Todd, and played by the actor Johnny Depp. If you haven't seen our Jack Sparrow video we did last year, please do. It was a fun comparison from the honorable but messy pirate hero to a dark revenge seeker. Based on the penny dreadfuls of old, the story follows a famous barber from Victorian London, Benjamin Barker. Barker was a renowned barber who was an everyday family member. However, when the very jealous Judge Turpin lusts over Barker's wife, he frames Barker and is imprisoned in Australia. As you do. I know there's historical context. Shush. When the movie starts, Barker's escaped, now under the alias Sweeny Todd. He's returned to London after so many years, and much like other men who were falsely imprisoned, Ben, who we'll just call Sweeny Todd for now, is a broken shell of a man. While he may have been a good person, that was a lifetime ago, and seeing the injustice of the world and criminals around him has changed him. Todd is now sour, wanting to simply return to his home and find the truth of his family. And while he's already brewing on his revenge, he's at least polite to the man who rescued him, Anthony. But for any of you guys who know this movie, you know it won't stay that way for long. We'll begin Sweeny Todd at true neutral for now, since his exploits in between his escape from Australia to London are unknown, but he is at least civil on the ship, and we know that he's falsely imprisoned, so yeah, I think that works. And if you're eager to see us cover more stuff like Sweeny Todd, or if you're just new to the channel, be sure to like the subscribe button, swing your razor wide, and hit that bell if you haven't already. And be sure to go downstairs to the comment section and let us know what other characters you'd like us to serve on our channel. Share the word with... Let's go. However, before we go, did you know that you can watch the next 3 alignment videos ahead of schedule by becoming a channel member, a patron, or a Twitch subscriber? Whichever one is most convenient for you, you could just go ahead and do that. Becoming any of these premium members gives you access to the next 3 alignment videos on your select platform and gives you a spot at the end credits of our alignment videos and gaming videos. Each membership also gives you access to another unique set of benefits. YouTube Premium gives you access to stickers and emojis not available anywhere else, and sometimes a 4th bonus alignment video. Patreon gives you access to monthly wallpapers, lore packets, and access to the uncut archive of our D&D campaigns. And Twitch gives you access to a different set of emote stickers and access to our entire streaming library. If you're especially ambitious and want to collect all 3 Infinity Stones of the Loading Crew, this gives you access to a special title in our Discord. It's mostly bragging rights, but hey, you're better than everyone else. Check any of the links in the description to gain access and help support the channel.
There's no place like London.
Returning to London, a world-weary Sweeny thanks Anthony for the lift, and after a little song about a barber and his wife, Todd tells his friends that he'll be at the Fleet Street before going to his old stomping grounds, neutral.
What's your rush? What's your hurry? You gave me such a fright, I thought you was the ghost of a minute, can't you see it?
Coming to his old home in Mrs. Lovett's pie shop, Todd learns that his wife poisoned herself after being raped by the judge, who locked Mr. Barker up. Unable to keep calm at this and the revelation that his daughter was raised by the judge, Sweeny snaps and reveals himself. He gets his old room back and swears to get revenge. Chaotic evil.
Best barber in London, yes,
Following Mrs. Lovett's lead, Todd ruins a scam by a local barber, all while trying to get the Judge Turpin's attention. Challenging Borat to a barber's duel, Todd wins soundly. And since he did this to get the Beatles' attention only and damn anyone who got hurt, this is an easy neutral evil.
Congratulations, Mr. Todd. May I ask you, sir, do you have your own establishment?
With some extra cash and a reputation built in seconds, Todd ignores other business opportunities to offer his services to Turpin's beetle. And after sweetening the deal with a free shave, he returns home and impatiently waits for the judge. Lawful evil.
Mr. Todd, there's a girl who needs my help. Such a sad girl, and lonely, but beautiful too.
Learning that Anthony has met and fell in love with Joanna Barker, aka the judge's daughter, Todd and Lovett are asked if they can house the two following her rescue. And while it distracts him temporarily from his raging murder boner, Todd agrees to help. Neutral good.
Mr. Todd.
Confronted by an embittered Ali G, Todd learns that he's been recognized. Facing blackmail and exposure, Todd attacks. After sending his assistants to get hammered, Sweeny uses his razor on his first victim. Chaotic evil.
How long till Pirelli gets back?
He won't be back.
With one problem solved, Todd is ready to kill Toby, the assistant, to cover their bases, only stopped by Mrs. Lovett. Luck is on Sweeney's side as the judge comes for a close shave. Too bad Todd's revenge is ruined by Anthony, and the judge swears he'll never return. I'm sure Todd will take it well.
Mr. Todd!
Out!
Chaotic evil.
Now I had him! His throat was there and he'll never come again.
With revenge out of his grasp, Todd spirals, now seeing humanity as responsible for his loss. He expands his revenge to everyone, ready to practice throat slitting on the city. Todd enters an odd business arrangement with Mrs. Lovett. Todd can slash away, and the bodies will be disposed of by hungry customers. So Todd expanding his revenge is chaotic evil, but the business gold becomes a weird lawful evil. Montage time as Todd begins his murder campaign. He is killing happily, but he is also supplying the bodies to Mrs. Lovett and is able to turn both of their businesses into money-making enterprises. He also doesn't kill everyone, especially if witnesses are around. And while it could be argued this is neutral evil since he's just kind of using it to spurn his business, he's mostly using this as practice and as kind of vengeance on the city. So we're going to stick with 3 chaotic evils.
You know, the boar's head or two. Mr. T.
During all of this, Todd ignores Mrs. Lovett's advances. While he still holds some candle for his wife, he forgets her features every day, hyper-focusing on killing the judge. Neutral.
Look at the place a dozen times. There's no way in. It's a fortress.
Discovering where Joanna's been locked up from an eager Anthony, Sweeney gets a ballsy idea. He gives Anthony a smart plan to rescue Joanna and give them shelter. However, he immediately sends a letter to Judge Turpin to bring his prey back to his chair. Chaotic evil.
Mr. T. Excuse me, sir. Get me fright.
Not my intention, good madam.
What follows is pure chaos. Toby discovers the truth and goes into hiding. Sweeney is ready to gut him to keep the killing spree up. He then lures the beetle away after receiving some complaints, and spotting another stranger who recognizes him. Todd kills her too, chaotic evil 3 times.
A sailor did not molest her. Thank heavens too. She has seen the error of her ways.
And with the judge before him again, Todd starts his shave. At long last, he achieves his revenge and kills the judge. Even if Turpin was a scummy, corrupt judge, Todd is slaying for himself alone. Chaotic evil. With his revenge complete, Todd discovers someone saw him, a disguised Joanna. He's ready to kill again, but is distracted by a commotion downstairs. The demon Barber scares his daughter into forgetting what he saw before leaving. Chaotic neutral. Ready to help Mrs. Lovett dispose of some bodies, Todd recognizes his now dead wife. Realizing he's butchered her and Mrs. Lovett lied about her fate, Todd takes a moment to reflect on his life, his decisions before yeeting Mrs. Lovett. Oh my god, chaotic evil.
And she was virtuous.
Having lost everything, Sweeny Todd can hear Toby sneak up from behind. Realizing that he has nothing left to live for, Benjamin Barker allows easier access to his throat so Toby can kill him. True neutral. You know what's funny? This is basically redo of Healer for people who like musicals. Straight up, it's a fucked up story about a man who's had his life stolen from him, his loved ones killed, and then he commits murder and several taboos in order to get his revenge. Yet this movie, and this play, is seen as a cultural milestone, and the other is apparently a neckbeard incel fantasy. I will never let this go. I said this in my Griffith video, and I will say it again. Fiction is the safe space where people are allowed to explore fucked up ideas. But this is fiction, and this is kind of the safe place to express these kind of dark ideas. Sweeny Todd is the classic result of what happens when you take a man, destroy his identity and soul, and then leave him with nothing else to lose. His wife defiled, his daughter stolen, his reputation destroyed, and his life destroyed. He is now a rampaging demon. What's funnier still is that these are all writing tropes that the internet seems to absolutely hate and has no problem with in this story. Fridged wife, innocent daughter, sexy goth rebound girlfriend. Standards are great. Why not have double, right? Getting off my internet soapbox, however, I would like to make the distinction between revenging and avenging. When a character is avenging someone, they are bringing justice to someone who got away with a crime, or who wasn't sufficiently punished for it. The character is doing it for somebody else. This is usually chaotic or lawful good, depending on context, because usually the offending person will continue their spree of violence. Sweeny Todd is not doing that at all. Sweeny is not avenging his wife's death, but is rather working out an aggression and rage that he felt personally. That is the whole point of the story, and it's demonstrated really well by the fact that he killed his wife in a blind quest for revenge on the man who raped her. Yes, part of it is probably for her benefit, or even large parts of it could have been done for her benefit, but considering all the action he takes, it's pretty easy to see that there is no goodwill in Ben's heart. This was a selfish pursuit of violence that truly makes him a demon. He is chaotic evil, and there is no changing that, no matter how you want to spin that. It's a pretty simple character arc, and you know what? I got no problem with it. I hope you all like this video. I'm terrible at outros. Thank you to the patrons, and I'll see you next time. Watch my other stuff.